7 days ago, I filed paperwork for EIYH LLC. That stands for Edinyourhead. Today, I want to tell you what that company is going to do and what the fuck is going on. 20 businesses, 20 months, every decision, every dollar documented in the public. This is episode 1, week 1 recap. And I already made my big fucking mistake. We've got the new frita of the month. My name is Edward Allen. Most people know me as Eddie in your head. I'm a photographer, and I owned an award-winning restaurant on Central Avenue called Central Melt. I spent years shooting cities, restaurants, athletes, and cultures. I've had a list of businesses I wanted to build, and for years, I kept that list in my head. On May 1st, 2026, I stopped keeping the list and started building it. This channel is where you follow along, not for the highlight reel, the actual build, the numbers, the decisions, the losses, all of it, the fuck ups. Yeah, there's a section for fuck ups, and I made a big fuck up this week. I want you to watch somebody build something real from zero in public, and I want you to walk away from this channel understanding how to do it yourself. Here's what I'm building. I call it the 2020 Club. 20 businesses, 20 months. It ends January 1st, 2028. The name means perfect vision, 2020. Seeing things that people walk by and building on that. Seeing the shit that people can't see. The businesses are real. Some are digital, some are physical, some are in St. Pete, some are nationwide, and some are global. Let me walk you through what we got cooking so far. Our first business is 1920 Studios. This is what we're gonna build first, and this is what's funding everything else. So, EIYH LLC is doing business as 1920 Studios. That's our first business. Randomly, but not randomly, here's a list of the rest of the businesses. Business number 2, Eddie's Empanadas. Eddie's Empanadas started off as a ghost restaurant, and it's gonna live as a ghost restaurant. Business number 3, the 600 block. The 600 block, in my opinion, is the most iconic block in all of St. Petersburg. Well, I want to showcase that because I was a part of that block. And I just want to set up some sort of a guide to Central Ave. Business number 4, I Love DTSP. I Love DTSP is a video first guide to like hidden gems. Not your typical fucking restaurant review, but real and raw. And I want to showcase DTSP through my eyes. Number 5, Restaurant Random. Restaurant Random. Like some of these are just funny, stupid. It doesn't matter. Like I'm just fucking scratching my itch. You can't decide where to eat. It happens every night. Stop arguing. Start eating. There's a couple filters on it, but basically it chooses where you're eating tonight. That's that. We're gonna make it fun, interactive. There's gonna be sponsorship opportunities, but it's free to join. We'll be plugging locally within a radius. We're launching in St. Pete, then Tampa, Nashville, New York City, so on and so forth. Number 6 is a good one. Number 6 is Trend Champs. Honestly, I don't even want to say anything else about that. I just can't. Number 7, Kid Queso. DJ Kid Queso. I can't talk about that either. I don't want to talk about that either. Actually, I could. Think of the name is tentative. It's Pace App. So basically, actually that's it. I'm not saying anything else. Business number 8, One Up. I'm not saying anything else about that either. Number 9, Swear Beer. Ensueño is my first solo photo exhibit, and I chose Puerto Rico as my topic, as my inspiration. So I've made numerous trips to Puerto Rico with the intent to capture its culture through my lens, and I will have an exhibit showcasing that, but there's a lot of other moving parts along with that, because that will then live on to be something else. And here's what actually happened during week 1. May 1st, 2026, I filed paperwork for the LLC. That was the first real money spent. Once you start spending money, that's it. It's fucking real. By day 5, I had a shit ton of websites built. edinyourhead.com is live. The 2020club.com is live. And as of today, Restaurant Random is live. I also opened up an investment portfolio, being that 11,000 of my TikTok followers started following me because of my portfolio tips. I felt that that is still a big part of my life, and I want to be transparent with that, and I want to show where I'm putting my investments. So there is a tab on Eding Your Head for that as well. I also upgraded to Claude Pro for another $200. I use it to build everything. I've used other AI in the past to help me get to this point, and now I made the choice to fully build this with solely Claude. So I'm invested in myself, and I'm invested into what I'm doing, and that means software, and I want to share what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And by day 5, I just couldn't wait any longer to get more usage. Time is money, and if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this and do it right. I mean, $200 investing in myself, I spend that on a fucking dinner. Let's go. So here's the mistake that I mentioned. I bought restaurantrandom.com. Great domain, exactly what I wanted. It's the name of this app. It's the name I chose many years ago. Everything was great. I built the fucking website. When I go to connect everything, I look at my GoGoDaddy account, and I bought restaurantrandom.com. I bought restaurantrandom. So anyway, $13.19 fucking spent, gastado. That's a fuck up. So yeah, there's an area called fuck ups, and $13.19 goes to fuck ups. So anyway, I have restaurantrandom.com now, but that was my mistake. Listen, if you're gonna build in public, you gotta be honest. You gotta show the numbers. You gotta show where your fuck ups are, and that's it. The numbers as of right now is $399.57. That's what was spent. Total invested so far $399.57. Total invested so far $399.57. Total earned 0. Businesses built waiting to deploy, there's at least half a dozen. Ideas, too fucking many. We're gonna have them live. I think we're gonna change the format around a little bit, but basically they're gonna live as side projects, and then once they get a little bit more energy, they'll move over into the business category. So I probably named 10 businesses now. Moving forward, it's probably gonna be 3, and then everything else will be side project. All these numbers that I mentioned, they're live on edinyourhead.com. The 2020club.com is also live, and so is restaurantrandom.com. So week 2, I pick up my tax certificate and I purchase a new PC. I'll be opening up a business account with Relay Bank. Right now I'm waiting for my articles of organization from Sunbiz. On May 15th, I will be reapplying for a TikTok shop. I'm also going to be pitching UGC services to 2 new clients. I'm going to be deploying more websites. And if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you so much. I really mean that. Because I've never been so passionate about something. I have not been this passionate about something in a long time. And I'm not doing this for a highlight reel. I'm doing this because I believe watching somebody do something real with every number transparent, every mistake documented, is more valuable than any course you can buy. And it's free. But if you do want a course, the 2020 Club course, if you want the full playbook for building 20 businesses in 20 months, how I think, how I build, the layers, the templates, the prompts I use, that's available for pre-order for $197. That's right, $197. Or you could watch for free. Or you pre-order for 197 bucks. The price goes up to $497 once the course launches. Or buy the course now, pre-order, do whatever you need to do. Do what you need to do. The link is in the description, or go to the2020club.com and scroll all the way to the bottom. Subscribe if you want to watch this unfold. New episode every week. And every episode is a chapter to this build. Motherfucker. God damn it. God damn it. I just fucking realized I did this whole thing with my fucking shades on my head. I was calling to tell you I did it. And then I just fucking took I'm like, motherfucker.
Bro, what's the problem with that?
I need the hat to be seen. I don't want my eyes looking, you know?
Bro, I would just, let me post it.
Yeah.